This hub, Katie Silver is there for us right now. Katie, tell us more. What is Samsung up to?
Well, basically, Sally, they've announced that they're going to be investing in 5 fabs in the area outside of Seoul. Fabs, of course, are the factories that make chips, which go into everything we use, from our phones to our computers. And basically, many are seeing this as part of this modern-day arms race, hugely, crucially important technology. So 5 factories, they're hoping to mimic the success of their rival TSMC in Taiwan, where they have factories that all cluster together in big science parks, and hoping that that is going to drive and further innovation. Now, this is because Samsung is one of the recipients of what has been announced almost $500 billion of investment by the South Korean government in anything you can think of when it comes to technology, from batteries to chips to robots to biotechnology to electric cars. A huge announcement. We've heard from the South Korean government in a statement. They said it's all about trying to leap forward as a leading country in the middle of fierce global competition over advanced industries. And companies are going to find themselves getting tax breaks as well as infrastructure support. Now, this is all about, as I said, this chips race that has developed in recent years. Samsung, the world's biggest chip maker, but its major rival is TSMC. And we saw the importance of chips at the end of the pandemic. When people were forced to stay at home during the pandemic, they spent up big on products that require a lot of chips. There was a shortage, and that then led to flow-on effects for a number of industries, particularly car industries. We talked about car closures and factories being closed constantly. They've also found themselves chips in the middle of the tensions between the US and China. And as you mentioned, we've seen huge investment from the US, particularly in its chip industry. As a result, last year we saw, for example, them enact the US CHIPS Act, ring-fencing a huge amount of government funds in order to try and boost their semiconductor industry. Now, South Korea, for its part, has weighed in on this CHIPS Act. They've said that this increases volatility and tensions between the world's 2 largest economies. So clearly, we're seeing here now Seoul try and boost its semiconductor capability.